What it is, Daniacs? Just wanted to drop a quick little vlog check-in for you in relation mostly to I'm clean off of weed for about a month and a half now, which is great. Just getting past them first 2 to 3 weeks is the hard part. And I've been meaning to quit like for good for the last year or two or three. For the last couple years, I've been really wanting to quit for good. I've been smoking weed, y'all, since I was fucking 14. And I took a couple years off here and there throughout that time period, but from 14 to fucking 40, 14 to 40, dude. I don't know, what is that? 27 years or something? And granted, I did take a couple years off in between there, here and there, so let's just call it 24, 25 years all put together. But so after a while, that shit does take a toll on your fucking lungs, y'all. And that's the biggest reason why I quit. I might get to eating some edibles at some point in the future, or eating cannabis oil, which is actually the most medicinal way to take it. But I wasn't taking it for medicine. I was taking it to make a high nigga pie for years, man. And I noticed that when I'm smoking, when I'm a high nigga pie, I'm happy sitting there not doing nothing. I'll just be content with just sitting there doing basically nothing, fucking off on this or that, just fucking off, wasting my time. But when I'm not a high nigga pie, I'm not quite so content sitting around. But now this is the first time, because usually 3 to 4 weeks after I quit smoking, I feel a big surge of energy, and I feel my testosterone kicking back up, because heavy use of marijuana does suppress your testosterone in most people. I'm not a doctor, but I can tell you for damn sure it did in me. But this is the first time, because I've quit a few times, but every other time when I quit, after about 3 or 4 weeks, I've felt a major surge of energy, and I really haven't felt that this time. Unfortunately, and I'm getting that age where my testosterone levels are gonna naturally be dropping anyway, so I'm really gonna be looking into some all natural protocols for getting my testosterone back up. It's a two-phase dealio. Okay, first you have to get rid of the things that are hindering your testosterone naturally, like microplastics, like certain oils. Hinder the production of your testosterone, and then you gotta add natural things that boost your testosterone. And there's natural supplements out there, and there's certain foods that you can eat, and I'm gonna be doing more research into that and delivering all that to you guys. I really need to get my blood levels tested and shit, to see where my testosterone level is. Like right now is a baseline, and then I need to start researching and getting on these testosterone boosting protocols anyway. All natural, y'all. All fucking natural. I will never be doing some synthetic chemical ass testosterone boosting shit, never. And there's a good reason for that, because I was born with big ass fucking nipples anyway. But I got, what do they call it? Puberty onset gyno. So never once have I even considered doing some fucking steroids, because I'm definitely afraid of making my gyno any goddamn worse. And I have been my whole life, and most of my life I wasn't even able to talk about it. But after it bothering me for fucking 20 years, I'm just fucking over it bothering me, just is what it is. God gave me some big ass nipples. He gave me a mean case of big ass nipples. I just gotta live with that and get over it. But that's a lot easier said than done. But it's also a lot easier to do out here in Arkansas, because I'm from Florida, and down in Florida, just like in various other parts of the country, just certain parts of the country are hyper fixated on aesthetics and looks and superficiality, and they ain't like that out here in Arkansas. Like, they don't give a flying fuck culturally, just in general. But so I will be keeping up with y'all on my testosterone boosting, and this will be applicable information for everyone, younger and older. But it's going to be part of my journey. I got to get my T levels up, because I could feel it. Because usually every other time I quit smoking weed, dude, within 3 to 4 weeks, I would just literally feel a surge like a surge of adrenaline and testosterone hitting me. And I don't feel that this time. This time I'm a month and a half clean, and I have not got a noticeable hit of testosterone and adrenaline like I have every other time I quit smoking weed. And I'm attributing that to my age, you know, because I'm 40 now, about to be 41. So that's about the time the T levels be dropping naturally anyway. So that's definitely something I got to jump on. And I can also feel it, you know, I don't have as much energy. And there's, I got to do something about that. So that was the biggest thing I wanted to talk about right quick at y'all is just, I'm sober, motherfuckers. If y'all thought I was wacky on weed, just wait until you see me sober. I get really wacky when I'm sober, motherfuckers. So since we're talking about sobriety, I will still be doing some psychedelics, but now that's not an everyday thing. That's not even an every month thing. That's like a couple times a year thing, really. But now that's on macro dosing on psychedelics, though. I could totally go for some micro dosing on psychedelics, which look into that because microdosing on psilocybin is actually very beneficial for a lot of people, and that would totally obsolete a lot of different pharmaceutical pills out there. So that chemical bullshit, man. Microdosing psilocybin is very beneficial. It is the only one of the few things that regrows neural pathways or brain cells. It increases your shut the fuck up. Fucking Christ, man.